guys, Cinema Sickness here with just a quick little bonus impromptu video for you guys, and I wanted to give you an update on my surgery, the removal of my 4 wisdom teeth, and let you know how everything went. Today's Monday, August 31st, the day of my surgery, the day I had my surgery. I only had it a few hours ago. In fact, almost, I think like 11 hours ago at this point is when I had my surgery done. As you can see, here I am, talking to you guys, fine, not laying upstairs in bed dead. I mean, I haven't been laying upstairs in bed all day, just relaxing, but here I am. I'm good. I'm feeling pretty good. Very minimal pain right now, and that's not just because I have some painkillers. It's because there's just not a ton of pain. I'm actually doing pretty good. The extraction was very easy, went very smoothly. The doctor said, you know, he actually ended up calling me a few hours ago and just discuss everything because I was still kind of loopy because they did put me out for the surgery afterwards. So he did call me, explain how everything went, and he was like, yeah, everything went perfectly well. It was a very easy removal since my teeth were not completely impacted. And what impacted means is that they are under the gums. There's your tooth, the gum is completely over top of it. They haven't popped through. Mine were half like exposed, so apparently they just kind of like popped right out. There wasn't much of like cutting and all that stuff going on, so that was good. So it was a very, very easy surgery. Not a lot of, you know, cutting and stuff that had to be done, because I know some people, you know, when they're completely impacted, they have to cut the gums open and sew it all back up, and it's a whole nother story. I luckily did not have to go through necessarily all that, which is good. So it was a very smooth surgery. Went in, I was pretty much in and out. Only took him a half hour to actually do the surgery. I was put out for the entire thing, which is really nice. I don't think I would have been able to do it had I not been put out, so I'm glad they did that. My wife was telling me when she got her wisdom teeth taken out, like when she was younger, they just gave her local anesthesia and just, you know, made her mouth go numb, but she was awake for the whole thing. And I'm like, I couldn't have done that. Thank God that they knocked me out. And being put out, it's a very weird experience. They basically put like an IV in your arm, and they go, okay, you know, you're gonna feel a little bit of a pinch, and all right, now we're gonna put the medicine in. And then everything just kind of like goes like slow for like a second, and then that's it. You don't remember anything at all. Like just everything goes away. Like for a brief second, it seemed like everything was about to slow down. My brother told me when he had his teeth taken out when he was younger, that's what happened. Everything sort of like went like, you know, in slow motion, and then he was knocked out. That happened for like I don't know, like a couple seconds is what that happened for. Like I didn't really even notice it. I just started to notice it happening. I think, oh, it's my brother was telling me about, and then I was out. So next thing I know, I was waking up in the recovery room, which is just a little room where they give you like a soda or like coffee or whatever you want to kind of like wake you up and pep you up. Next thing I know, I was sitting in there with the drink in my hand. My wife was laughing because apparently we had like a whole conversation before that. I don't even remember the lady like handing me a soda. I mean, there was a whole, like, she said like, there was like 15 minutes of conversation and like talking and sitting there and everything up to the point where like I had a soda in my hand. I don't remember any of that. She kept saying that I kept telling her she's the best wife in the world, which my wife is, of course. So I was just being truthful. So there you go. Sometimes people, you know, when they're put under, they can say things you know, the truth comes out. Well, my truth is that I love my wife and she's the best wife ever. So, so yeah, all kinds of conversations. My wife keeps telling me all this stuff we like talked about. And I'm like, I don't remember any of that. I literally remember just them saying, okay, the medicine's going to go in now. And then that was it. And then I woke up and I was in the recovery room with a soda in my hand with a little bit of pain in my mouth. That's about all I remember. But everything's been good. I came home, been watching some Disney movies, just relaxing up in bed. As far as food is concerned, I am a little hungry right now because all I've been eating is like soft foods, you know, Jell-O. I went out and bought, yesterday before the surgery, I bought like things like string cheese, so I could just kind of like nibble on it, you know, not bite into the small pieces and just like kind of swallow it. My wife made maybe some pancakes, which didn't go over so well. I thought maybe I could do pancakes since they were soft, but yeah, when you chew pancakes up, they kind of break apart, and that made a little bit of a mess. So I won't be eating pancakes again. That won't be happening. So at least I got some pancakes, which is nice. That was something, because and I've been eating Jell-O. Got some strawberry Jell-O, which is nice. But I really need something else. I could really go for a hamburger right now. The doctor actually said tomorrow, if I'm feeling up to it, I can try eating like hamburger or something like that. It's fine. He basically just said the first day, take it easy. Don't be eating anything like that. Otherwise, you know, by the next day, go ahead. I was also informed that the doctor said this will only get worse before it gets better. So apparently he said by maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I could then have some more swelling and stuff. He's like, that's just natural from the healing. He's like, right now you might not be, you're gonna have pain. You might be in too much pain. Pain could progress more as your body starts to heal more. So right now I could be good. And I was actually thinking to myself originally before the doctor had called me, I was thinking, really, like, why did I do all these pre-recorded videos? I could have shot a video for you every single day. If this is how I'm going to be feeling every single day, I could have very easily shot a video for you. I didn't have to pre-shoot videos for you guys, but since the doctor did tell me that, like come like Wednesday, Thursday, I might be in a bit more pain. I might be a bit more out of it. I might not want to be doing anything. Maybe it's a good thing I did do pre-recorded videos. So I have a whole week of pre-recorded videos for you guys. So even if I am feeling good, even if I am able to do videos, I might pop in here every now and then with something for you guys as a bonus video. But you know what? I'll just look at this as a little bit of vacation, a little bit of a vacation time for me. I just had surgery done. Why not take a few days off and just relax, enjoy. I took a whole week of work off, so I'm just going to enjoy this week. Just watch some movies, maybe watch some, get through some TV seasons or something like that. Play some Game Boy games. You just have a kind of a quiet, easy, just kind of laid back week. I think that'll be nice. There's a block party. My block, there's a block. The block I live on, there's a block party every year that's actually happening this weekend. So it'd be nice if I was like in good enough shape, maybe to go to the block party on Saturday. Don't know what I'll be eating at the block party, but just to see people would be nice, and see the people who live on my block and everything like that. So it would be nice to kind of just relax and be good enough to go to that. That'd be cool. So yeah, so there's your update, guys. Just want to let you know how everything went. I'm doing fine. Pain is minimal. Like I said, a little bit of pain, kind of like when I talk, there's a little bit of pain up here. I think it's just from like the vibrating in my mouth. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's a little bit of like vibration, kind of like I don't even say it was pain. It's just a weird sensation up there, I guess, where the hole is. There is a bit of pain down here. It's always right here. It's like always where I have pain. It's weird. A few years ago, I had to get a root canal from a tooth right here. When I had the infection a couple weeks ago in the tooth that led up to this surgery, or the infection in my gum that led up to the surgery, it was back here. It's always like back here. It's such a, I don't know, that part of my mouth hates me. But like I said, I've been icing it. I've been taking my pills. I'll be good. So yeah, so I'm not dead. I'm not out of it. I'm not like laying up in bed feeling horrible. I'm actually pretty good. And it was an interesting experience, getting teeth out of your face and getting knocked out for the whole thing. I've never been put out, for anything before. So that was an interesting experience, and it was cool. So yeah. So before I go, you guys want to see something pretty gross? I just want to show this to you guys. I am still sick, but I got a cough like really soft. They let me keep my teeth. I'm not joking. They let me come with my teeth. In fact, I thought I had remembered them saying that when I was in the recovery room. And when I got home and like I had relaxed and everything, I turned to my wife and I was like, did I imagine this? Because I know I was kind of out of it. Did they say I could keep my teeth? And they're like, yeah, you kept them. So they let me keep my teeth. So I warn you guys, these are still covered a little bit in blood. I tried to wash them off as best I could, but I need to like soak them in bleach or something. So that is a tooth right there. Look at that. It's not really focusing, but look at that. Let's see if I can get it to focus at all. I don't know. That is a tooth. That's crazy. That was ripped out of me. You can see like blood. I'm sorry. I know it's gross. That is crazy. That's insane. So yeah, they let me keep all my teeth with all the nice dry encrusted blood all over them. So there's 4 of them. So I got 4 teeth now for the tooth fairy. Very awesome. That is pretty cool. I was so kind of excited to let me keep my teeth. I think they were going to. I thought they were gonna be like, no, medical waste. You can't keep your teeth. But no, they let me keep all of them. That's awesome. I'm so excited about that. So yeah, I'm gonna put like bleach and stuff, get all the blood off them, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'll keep them. It's kind of neat. I know it's morbid and weird, but I won't say morbid, but it's weird. I know, but hey, these are they're my teeth. I'm gonna keep them. It's kind of cool. Let me keep them. I like that. That's awesome. So that's about it, guys. I don't really have too much to say other than it was not nearly as bad as I thought. I know for everybody it's different. Depending on are your teeth impacted? How old you are. I mean, it's so different. There's so many different things that can determine how much pain you're going to be in after your surgery, for really any surgery. I'm assuming, but at least with wisdom teeth removal, There's all kinds of stuff. For me, like I said, it was pretty easy. I am older, so they did warn me that since I was older, I might be in a little bit more pain because the older you get, the more like your wisdom teeth are like in your jaw, like they're there. They have to like work to get them out. So they did warn me about that. But honestly, I'm not really in that much pain. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm up and about. I'm walking around the house. I could go out and go, cinema hunting if I really wanted to. I don't feel bad. I could, if I wanted to head out to like Goodwill today, I could have done that. I'm perfectly, although with the painkillers, I don't know if I'm allowed to drive with them or not. But you know what I'm saying. I do feel good enough that I could go out. I could do something. I'm not necessarily stuck to the house. I'm feeling pretty good. But the wife's being awesome, and she's kind of waiting on me hand and foot. And she's like, "Do you need some water? Do you want some Jello? Do you want this?" She's being totally awesome. Got me ice packs and stuff, and went out, got my pills for me and everything from the CVS, and it's super nice. Gotta love Miss Sickness. She's Miss Sickness is taking care of me, so don't worry, guys. Miss Sickness is on the job. So very, very, very cool. I'm happy. I'm not a lot of pain. Also, now I can finally start looking forward to Disney. All I do is always talk about Disney. My wife, it just drives her nuts. She's always saying, like, do you ever not talk about Disney? I'm like, no, I love Disney World. It's so awesome. But honestly, as soon as I was talking about it, because we've been planning it for months now, actually over a year now, we've been planning for this Disney trip. As soon as I found out I had to get my wisdom taken out, I kind of like stopped talking about Disney, and I just got really nervous about the surgery. I have like some anxiety issues at sometimes. I just hate dentists and oral surgeons and orthodontists. I don't deal well with this. It's like two things I don't like. That, like, people screaming on my mouth, and spiders, like the two things in the world I absolutely hate. And so I kind of was freaking out. I was not handling this very well. And my wife was like, "Aren't you excited about Disney?" Because now she's talking about it all the time, because now she's getting excited. Now it's closer to us going. And I'm like, yeah, I'm excited, but all I could think about is just this surgery. So now the surgery is done. The surgery is over with. It is passed me by. Now I am so excited for Walt Disney World. I cannot wait to go. Which also leads me to tell you guys, if you didn't watch today's Daily Sickness video, go look at the last video I made, the video right before this one. I did ask you guys in that video for questions. I need some questions from you guys. Gonna do like a Walt Disney World Q&A where you guys ask me questions about me in Walt Disney World. What's my favorite this? What do I like to do here? What do I like to do there? Or if there's things you want to see or anything like that. I need some questions about me in Walt Disney World. Favorite foods, favorite attractions, favorite shows, stuff like that, and so on and so forth. So ask me some questions, and I will use those questions for Daily Sickness videos while I am down in Walt Disney World. I'll like shout you guys out in the video, say so and so wants to know this question, and I'll rattle it off. And every day I'll answer a couple of those questions if I get enough questions from you guys. If I don't know, maybe we'll just have one video like that. I don't know, but again, the more questions you guys ask, the better, and the better the videos will be. So if you haven't seen that video or you haven't asked a question yet, please definitely check out the video right before this one and leave a question in the comment, whether it's at cinemasickness.com or whether it's on YouTube. In that video, the comments for that video, leave a question related to me being in Walt Disney World. That would be fantastic, and I'd really, really appreciate it. And I've already started reading some of the comments you guys left, and they're great. They're great questions. So leave some more, guys. You can ask, like I said, like maybe up to like 3 questions. Knock yourself out. If you got like three good questions you want to ask away. So, all right, that is it. I'm gonna go now. So, again, I just want to do this video, let you guys know how I was. I know I posted some pictures I don't think I ever put them on cinemasickness.com, but they were on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and it was me right out of surgery. I actually looked pretty good. I was like, yeah, whatever, because I was kind of saying like I'm not really in much pain. And then there was another one I posted where like I actually fell asleep on the car ride home from the surgery to the house. When I woke up, I had like a drool of blood coming down my mouth. I looked like like I just got done sinking my fangs into like somebody's neck or something like that. So I took a picture of that. Some of you guys were like, oh man, ouch, that looks painful. It wasn't. It was just I had tears on my face. There was a little bit of blood, and I drooled some out. I thought it was pretty funny. I took a picture of it, but really, it's not that bad. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing great. Like I said, a couple days from now, yeah, I could have some swelling. The healing process could make things get worse. So right now, I could be feeling pretty good. In a couple days, maybe not so much. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, that's not the case. Some of you guys said you were like good pretty much the whole time after your surgery. Some of you said you weren't. Again, it all just depends on who you are, and hopefully, I'll be one of those people who just sail smoothly through this, I hope. But all right, guys. Anyway, that's it. Sorry for grossing you out with my bloody teeth here. Sorry about that. But it's cool they let me keep them. I was so excited. And I wanted to be all gross and show them to you guys. So hopefully I didn't gross you out too much. Sorry, guys. There you go. That's your just quick little update on my surgery and how things are going. So enjoy all the pre-recorded videos for you guys that are coming up. I have a bunch of unboxings. I think I have like 4 days worth of unboxings maybe. And then I did, I finally showed you guys the rest of the stuff I picked up from Cash Converters. I picked up, you guys saw I picked up a couple days ago. I picked up a bunch of like horror titles from Cash Converters. We also picked up a bunch of non-horror stuff, so I shot a video showing off that. And last week I actually picked up a whole bunch of stuff from a Goodwill as well. And I showed you guys that. I'm going to show you guys that as well. So we got a whole week's worth of pre-recorded videos coming your way. There's a Game Boy pickups video coming as well, so stay tuned for that also. So yeah, enjoy the videos. I'm going to kind of enjoy the week off. I don't usually like to do pre-recorded videos, but you know, cinema sickness isn't about necessarily always doing. Like, I just need to get a video for you guys every single day. Like, if I have to do a pre-recorded video for some reason, so be it. I mean, I'm not like most people are like, well, no, I have to record that video on that day, every single day. If something comes up and I can't, I still want to have something for you guys. So it's cool. I'm glad I just have a video for you guys in general. They might not be recorded on that day like usual, but hey, sometimes things just have to change and you have to move things around. But after this week, I'll be back to doing daily sickness videos, shots on the day. You're actually seeing them as per usual. So, all right, that's it. I know I'm rambling on now. It is what it is, but it's kind of nice to talk to you guys. So, all right, that is it. If you have any questions about my surgery at all, leave a question down below. I'll try to answer as best as you can. Maybe you get one of you guys have your wisdom teeth coming out. You have some questions you want to ask or anything like that. Just leave a comment down below, and I'll let you know everything I know to the best of my knowledge, and let you know how things are going. If a couple days from now you watch this and you have some questions like how am I doing, or what am I doing with this, what am I doing with that, then just ask away. I will be checking this video for comments, and I will definitely ask or answer your questions to the best of my knowledge. So, all right, I'm gonna go watch more Disney movies. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy my next Daily Sickness video. And again, if you haven't watched if you haven't watched today's Daily Sickness video, the video right before this one, watch it and ask me a Walt Disney World question. That'd be great. So, all right, see you later, guys. Bye.